Hello, 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 welcome. Hello friends, welcome to Revive DIY and Upcycled Designs. My name is Susan. I'm so glad you're here with me in the craft room. Come on in, let's do a quick project. Well, maybe quick, I don't know. But let's do a fun project together. I have something to share with you guys. Give me just a sec. Hopefully that's not when Facebook is going to decide to freeze my picture. Sorry about that. I was trying to get that in real quick before I came on, but I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, a wonderful, blessed time, or if you celebrate something else, Happy Hanukkah. I think it's Happy Kwanzaa today. I don't know. There's so much going on right now, so many celebrations. Boxing Day, Happy Boxing Day to our friends in Canada, or it might be the UK as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you're getting to spend a lot of time with the people that you love the best. Some days it feels like you're spending a little too much time. It may feel like you're spending a little too much time with the people you love best. So anyway, maybe your house feels like a bed and breakfast right now, kind of like mine does during the holidays. So I thought, let's make a fun sign. And guess what? We're going to use this transfer right here. This is part of the whole transfer set. It's is it 8-piece set? Let me look real quick. But this is one of the ones that is on 70% off sale, you guys. But let me pull it back up real quick because I had it just up a minute ago because I absolutely was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, it's 6 pieces. So 6 all about this size. This is pretty small. I would say maybe a little bit around 5 by 5 size maybe. But you get 6 different transfers. They're all different. You get this and the Santa Supply Company. You also get a reindeer feed, Frosty's Snowflake Cafe, Holiday Bake Shop, and Santa Claus Express, Christmas Express. So all this size. So you can make 6 different signs, and these are reusable silkscreen transfers, you guys, so you can use them a dozen times. We guarantee a dozen times by the company. 8 to 12 times is what they say, depending on how well you take care of it, but you might even be able to get more out of that. So it is definitely a deal, and you guys, right now, I cannot even believe these prices. We just found out this morning. We knew something was coming today. They were going to give us a special to share with you guys and to take advantage of ourselves. But this transfer is it's a 12 by 18, the whole transfer itself, because you get 6 pieces each. You know, like I said, you get 2 more this exact size, which I have down here, but I didn't bring out to show you. But so it measures 12 by 18. That's one of our C-size transfers, which normally sells for $26.99. It is on sale today for $8.10. You guys, that is better than going out to the stores today, fighting anybody for those after Christmas sales, right? So, and again, any of our transfers can be used on shirts. They can be used with ink, etching cream, or chalk paste. And I just love to be able to create whatever I can think of. So, as you can probably tell, I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. I love being able to share these ideas with you. I am going to, if you would, when you hop on, if you'll hit that heart button for me, I would so appreciate it. And just say hi in comments. Let me know where you're watching from. I love when you guys join me. It is saying on my iPad that I am live, so I've got that close by so that I can see comments. And I am going to pin a comment real quick for you guys so that if you have any questions about anything that I'm using today, or about what I've said, and you want to see it for yourself, if you're like me, I'm a visual person. So sometimes I need to see something for it to actually stick in my brain. So I'm going to put some links in the comments for you guys so that if you would like to click on any of those just to get more information, feel free to do that. There's no obligation. I just want you to be able to see the sales, what we got going on, the link directly to the sales. This is not the only transfer we have, and it's not all just Christmas. There is Christmas. There is Halloween. There is, well, obviously, if you're still looking for something super cheap that you want to have for next year for Halloween. They have winter. We have kits, St. Patrick's Day kits. We have, I keep wanting to say Halloween, Valentine kits, Valentine's, winter, and Christmas. So we have a lot of things on sale. We have our cutouts, you guys, the snowflakes, the trees, the birds. I haven't even shown you half of those yet. I have them all here, and I have not had time to show them with you. But we're going to be working on some of those throughout the next few weeks because I consider them kind of wintry. And we're going to do some of those fun projects too. Cutouts. I mean, just super prices. Our Christmas tree cutouts, our cutting boards is what I want to say. It's in the shape of a Christmas tree. I have one of those back here too. I never got to do a project with you guys with it. But I did one last year, and I did share it on a post, I think, last week, so you guys could see. But today we're going to use this one. Christmas Farm Bed and Breakfast, and it says to all a good night. I told you I would be doing Christmas, some Christmas ideas with you guys after Christmas, just because I want to do some more projects. I'm not done with Christmas. I feel like I just got to the point where I could enjoy it, and here it is, bam, it's over. But I have things I want to get finished, and this sale couldn't be more perfect timing because several of the projects that I'm going to share with you this week, it's only through the end of the month, through the end of the year. But the projects that I want to share with you guys are I think every one of the transfers that I will share this week will be in that 70% off sale, but quantities are limited. Once they sell out, they're gone. They're gone, they're gone, they're gone. So just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. So I want to go ahead and showcase some with you. And of course, you know, I mentioned to you the other day when we did this adorable Santa sign that I made the other day, that I had a couple other or cutouts. I had a tree, I have a bell, I have a star, I don't even know. But that I still have a few that I haven't done anything with. And this is one, you guys, I don't know that you could still find it. I don't even know what the Dollar Tree looks like. I have no idea. I haven't been there since the middle of last week, I think. But if you got one of these, if you already grabbed one of these, or if they have any left over and you wanted to grab one, this is a perfect, I thought this would be super perfect for this. I just thought it would be fun because it says Christmas Farms. I don't know. Just something about it said, hey, that would be perfect on this Christmas tree. So we are going to use this cutout today. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we're going to paint it. I'm just going to use this acrylic paint that I have on hand. It's an apple barrel. It's called English Ivy Green. Very pine color, I think. Instead of the bright green like what I have on more of our, this is like more of our forest green. But I just decided I would just use what I already had on hand, my chalk paint. You can paint with our chalk paste as well, but I don't like to waste it, to be honest with you guys. If I have chalk paint on hand or I have regular paint on hand, I just go ahead and use that. So that's what we're going to use on our project. I'm going to set my transfer aside. We're going to go ahead and get this painted real quick. I've already kind of sanded it just lightly. And all that does, you know, this is just MDF, but all it does is it kind of prepares the wood to absorb, you know, to take your paint. And I'm going to do it the lazy way. I'm just going to pour it right on there. You guys, it's still cold here, but not as cold. And I hope that if you lived somewhere, I was reading some of the news reports today. I think I can use that. It's still kind of got some red on it from last week. I was reading some of the news reports today about New York, and I know they had gotten hit really hard, but I had no idea there were so many deaths. And you guys, what a scary time. I mean, it was already, just the temperatures worry me here, you know, with homeless people and animals, and because we're not accustomed to it here in North Carolina, and we get the really, we have a lot more humidity than they have up north. So I don't know about Buffalo, because Buffalo has so much water. I have been there, and it is cold. It will go through it just goes through your bones cold. I have actually been there when it has snowed, but nothing like what apparently they just went through, and oh, my heart just breaks. And here at the holidays, and I mean, you know, everybody likes to see the snow, it's pretty, and let's have a white Christmas, but not when it's like what happened. And if you live somewhere, I would love to know where you live. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from, because I just love hearing about other areas. Did you get snow? Are you thawing out a little bit? I have some friends in Michigan. I have some friends in, actually I have a lady I'm friendly with in North Pole, Alaska. You know, I mean, I know I think they're at the tail end of it. I think it went through, and now we're getting back. I know in North Carolina they're saying that before the end of the week we're going to be back in the 60s. So, you know, this is such crazy weather, especially considering the fact what we had on Christmas Eve, Thursday, Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve. You know, we had a lot of power issues. I assume because of the cold and the added demand because of the cold on our power grid. So we had some, I think, that might have been due to trees down, but I don't think as much as it was just the fact that the the systems could not handle the extreme cold and the demand. So, you know, we used our gas fireplace a lot. I had to turn off some of the I'm going to take this off, I think, for a few minutes. I'll probably put it back on because it'll work great. It'll be fine because this is not going to be, I don't know. I may or may not put this back on. It would work fine because it's a Christmas tree and it's kind of rustic, but I'm adding some shimmer as usual. So it might be a little bit more glitzy than this little thing. This little piece of jute. If I can get it off, y'all, it might be a little more fancy than what this needs. I always struggle with this, and I don't want to cut it. I should just go ahead and cut it because I have so much jute. It's not even funny. It's not. I don't know that I could ever use it all up in my lifetime, to be honest with you. All right, that's taking too long. Let's go ahead and cut it off. But I hope that, and I know we had some sickness here. My daughter, when she arrived home on Friday evening, thankfully she didn't have any problem with the weather. She got out. It was really, really cold when she left where she lived, but the roads were okay. The interstate was okay. And she lives in the mountains of North Carolina. And thankfully she got home. It had stopped raining and it was just really cold. And the wind every once in a while, she said, would kind of it would just gust. But she got home safely, thank the Lord. But then Saturday she wasn't feeling well on Christmas Eve. She woke up feeling sick on Christmas Eve again. Poor girl. She's working in the school system and she just can't seem, her immune system just cannot seem to get ahead of it. She just suffered through the flu 2 weeks ago and just got over that. So she's feeling better now. She was feeling a little bit better yesterday and she's feeling better now, but still a little stuffy, but feeling better at least, thank goodness. But I hope you guys haven't had a lot of sickness and are getting out of the frigid temperatures so that you can actually maybe enjoy your little bit of break. If you're off, I don't know, you might have even had to go back to work today. I know a lot of people did, so if you did, I would have had a hard time doing it. I'm still exhausted. I did not get my nap yesterday like I thought I would. We had a surprise visitor come. Well, I knew he was coming, but we had a unexpected visitor coming. So that, not unexpected either, because I knew he was coming, but anyway, it just made it so I couldn't take a nap. We're going to go ahead and try that while I'm talking to y'all. I tried. I just couldn't bring myself to nap. So I didn't get my nap in, and then I wanted to stay up and visit. And we did ride around the neighborhood and took the little guy and my daughter and her boyfriend around the neighborhood to see all the Christmas lights before everybody turned them off. Because I don't know about where you live, but a lot of people here, it's like, oh, it's the day after Christmas, let's go, we're done. So we kind of do the opposite end of the schedule. Some of them put them up right after Halloween and they are ready by Christmas Day. They want them gone the day after. And they don't even turn them on Christmas. They weren't even on Christmas night. There were people who had them in the yard and didn't even have them on. Whereas we don't do it until closer to Christmas, and then I keep them up into January. So I guess we need a good mix of that so that everything's not too overwhelming one way or the other. Now this isn't chalk paint, so it might take it just a little bit longer to dry, but it shouldn't take too long. It looks like it's drying pretty quickly, so hopefully we'll be able to get to the fun part, which will only take a few minutes. But anyway, my daughter and her boyfriend went to go a couple places while he was here, because he's only here for a short time, and I thought, you know what, I could hop on and do a project. Because the craft room is on the way between her bedroom and the bathroom that she uses. So I don't want to do it in 2 years if it's going to interrupt. And finally tonight I don't have to cook dinner. So I did cook Christmas Eve and I cooked yesterday. My husband could have, and he helps for certain. He does. He can cook. But he's taking care of dinner tonight. So I don't have to worry about that. So a little break. I got to come on with you guys. I've missed you. I've missed you guys. I could have laid down and taken a nap, but no way. Didn't do it. I'd rather craft. Are you like that? I would rather craft than nap or eat. Hopefully it feels like it's only gonna try. And I don't need more than one coat. Look, look at that. Covered really well. So again, if you have any questions on anything I'm using today, this surface was from the Dollar Tree. And I'm pretty sure it was the $1.25. It wasn't a plus one. So I did get it several weeks back, probably even in November. So you may or may not be able to have gotten your hands on one, or maybe you already did, or maybe you will find one. I don't know. It all depends. So I haven't heard about haven't heard anything about delays in shipping and stuff. So, but you know, sometimes that happens, and then you get stuff in later. So I don't know if you know this or not, but I do sand a lot of times. I did do a light sanding, but now I have the paint on here, and I can feel it kind of a little rough. And I want my surface to be as smooth as possible, just so I have less chance of runs. I don't want my chalk paste to run. The consistency of the chalk paste and then having the silk screen definitely prevents that a lot. But if you have a not smooth area, sometimes you can get little runs. But you can just use a piece of paper or paper towel. The paper towel I'm going to use for, I'm actually going to use for, I wish I had a piece of paper up here, just regular. The paper towel I'm actually going to use for the wax, but you can just use a piece of paper to kind of sand out and smooth it. And I'm going to do that because I feel like sometimes when I use my sanding block, if it has anything on it, like that it's picked up before when I've sanded, then it kind of discolors it, or it takes a little too much off with the grit. I don't know what grit it is. I just bought it at like you can get them at the Dollar Tree, but I think I got it at Walmart or something. So I don't know what kind of grit it is. But a piece of paper will also just smooth out your surface. So you could do that as well. Look, I did pick up some paint, which is fine. That's just my little scrap piece. But it feels, oh my gosh, it feels so much smoother. Because either my foam brush or the paint just kind of made it feel like it was bumpy. So there you go. I hope you learned something new. My granddad used to say, you learn something new every day. If you want to, right? So now I'm just going to use a paper towel since I did paint this and I don't want to get paint on my applicator. I have a little wax applicator. You've probably seen me use it. But it's a paint to clean. Uh-oh. I can get this off. Let's see. Do I have my thing that... Oh, goodness, y'all. My hands are not strong anymore. I don't know that I've ever really had strong hands, but... All right, give me a second. I'm going to see if I have my gripper. Here it is. Here it is. I lost my sunshine. I didn't have sunshine today. That was nice. I haven't looked at the weather. Oh, come on. My hands feel so weak, you guys. There we go. There we go. Whew. I should just keep that down there probably. I did get a new phone case. It's so cute. It's a Christmas one I had asked the kids for. And then I got a winter one too. So I had to adjust my phone stand a little bit because it sat in my ring light a little bit differently. So hopefully y'all can see everything well. And see, I'm even picking up some, this is picking up some lint. Maybe I'll use my little microfiber towel instead because I don't want white on there. So this is just like a Dollar Tree microfiber towel. And you don't need a lot of wax, you just need a little. And the reason we do that is to protect the transfer really and help smooth out the wood. Oh, I got lint on there, y'all. I'm gonna have to try to get that off. From that paper towel. Wasn't a good idea. I should just use mine. Now that's probably plenty of wax. Put that on there, right? I am going to warm it up a little bit. Just to kind of make sure the wax, I'm going to buff it and just make sure it gets absorbed good and just kind of evenly distributed. That way I don't have any clumps. So if you guys were off, what did you do today? Let me know what you did. I'd love to know. I know a lot of people have to take off because their kids are, of course, still out of school. The little ones. Our little one is. He definitely had a good Christmas. He's a little bit off, though. He's been a little bit grumpy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's sugar, because we can't try to limit sugar. I don't know if he's had too much sugar, but he's been a little grumpy. All right, guys, that should be good. Okay, I am going to use Shimmer Frost because I feel like that would really pop out. I thought about using red or Shimmer Crimson, or I could have even used my Shimmer Olive, but I decided just to keep it very, very basic. White and green. And I am going to pull out my, let's see. I'm going to look at my ribbon if I have something else that I like better. I might just use white at the top. I just have that real thin white ribbon unless I have something else super cute. But I do have, but that's got snowflakes on it. And it's a little more, the green isn't quite like I want. There's a pretty green. And right, I could potentially, I don't think I could get that through there, so we're not going to try that. I was just really kind of looking to see if I had anything very thin that I had bought. I couldn't even remember what I had gotten that might be thin and go through there. So we might just use our really thin white ribbon. That was from, I'll have to go get that now that I just dropped that. That was from Hobby Lobby, I think. It was on sale, and that whole spool was like $4.99, and it was already on sale. Okay, guys, this is going to just take a moment. Let's go ahead and we're going to fuzz this transfer. It's brand new. I have not used it, so I'm going to mark the front. I'm going to mark the back, and then I am going to fuzz it, which just means to make it a little sticky, less sticky. Add a little fuzz to the back so that it doesn't grab quite as hard to my surface. I hope that you got what you wanted for Christmas. I know sometimes as the mamas or the parents, we don't always, we definitely don't always get taken care of. So, and it's, in my case, you know, I got exactly everything I asked for. So, but my husband was like, you didn't ask for, and I'm like, well, I'm thankful that I don't have a lot that I need. I didn't have a big craft item that I wanted this year, like last year when I got my heat press. And I said, you know, it's fine. I got everything I asked for though, and then some. So my daughter came up with a couple really fun ideas. All right, so I'm just going to kind of put this in the middle. We're not going to do a whole lot. I just had an idea that maybe I could make it a little frosty, like fun. And I think, I don't know, now I'm looking at it and I see there are some berries, like holly. I don't know if I should. If I should add a little bit of shimmer to it. So I could add a little red to it. You all know me. I can't ever do anything. I mean, this would look great just in the white, but then I'm thinking, oh, that barn should be red, right? That is not straight. And we do have to go try to exchange just like, I think just like 2 things maybe. But I dread it and I don't even know. I'm hoping that we'll have what we need because, you know, how that is. They try to get rid of it before the end of the year so they can not have to do inventory on it. All right, guys, I'm trying to decide whether to add a touch of red to either one of these or just keep it all white. So, got my transfer right on there. I don't know, I think I'm going to try to be just plain. I'm going to try. I may go back and add red over top of it. But I'm just thinking maybe I could even add some white on here. do have some puff paint. And I could probably add some glitter onto it. So I'm just taking my chalk paste, sorry, not my paint, my chalk paste, and putting it right on the, I'm gonna look through there again, because if I had a cute little something I could add as a bow, I feel like this is gonna need a little something extra. Some of our transfers, you guys, are as low as, let me see if I can pull it up because I want you to know. I cannot even believe how inexpensive. I never dreamed that they would do a 70% off sale. That is unheard of. Let's see if I can find it. I would love to know why the time between Halloween and Christmas flies so fast, but then the time between right after Christmas or New Year's and like spring or even any other holiday just seems to creep along. Why is that, y'all? Why is that? We have transfers. There's one that's $4, $3. Wow. Cutouts that are $4. Y'all. $3, $4. I cannot even believe that we have things that are this inexpensive. It blows my mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull that off and see my favorite part, peel and reveal. And our transfer is a little distressed because, you know, it's kind of a little farmhousey, but look how pretty that is. It's so pretty, even just on its own. And again, as I've told you before, and look, I think it's crooked a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm gonna let it go. As I've told you before, if you want to finish off the back, if you have a napkin that would work cute on here, or if you just want to paint the back, then go ahead and finish off the back. And that way, no matter where you hang it, whether you hang it in your home or on your front door or whatever, wherever you put it, if you can see the back side or if it flips over and you want it to look a little more finished, go for it. Just do something. I'm actually going to be spending some time next putting some napkins on the back of a few of my projects that I've done in the front, just to kind of finish them off. I didn't have one that worked with my Santa one, so I'm going to have to kind of look and see if I see anything clearance anywhere that's a cute Santa napkin. And I might look and see what I have that can work with this. Otherwise, I could just paint the back. So that is done. I just sprayed my transfer with water. It's done, but let's just see if we have something. If I have something that has trees on it that's Christmassy, I'm going to have to walk around there and get my... And you could even, if you wanted to add some red, if you have something that's red, I'm definitely not using that because I don't have gold going on, but... Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that, guys. But that green is not the right color green, but look, that's got Christmas trees all over it. Christmas tree, Christmas tree. I don't like that. If I had seen that before, I might have painted the green a different green and used that transfer. Or use that ribbon, but I didn't, so we might not. Let's see what this one looks like. It's got some trees on it, but again, it's very green. It's a different green. I'm not good at going that extreme, so I'm not even sure if I have anything in that color green or just with red. Now this has a little bit of that, more of that shade, kind of, but still not exactly. What's this one? It's a lot of white. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see what that is. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, that one's cute too. You see all the plaid, right? All that buffalo plaid. That would have been super cute with that. I should have done the other green, y'all. I should have picked a different green. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. We have a white and red. We could do. That one says believe on it. I need something else for my organizing my ribbon, and I haven't found it yet. I haven't had a chance to go looking for it yet. I'll probably find that at the Dollar Tree this week. We could do that. We could do that if we wanted just a little red, right? We could do that. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. We may just not. We just may not, y'all, do anything with it. We might not do a ribbon because I'm not seeing one that I love with it. Not that I love with it. Okay, we'll just move on. Let me go around and get that. Maybe we could do, I got an idea. We could do, yeah, I definitely am going to get one of those Christmas boxes that you can wrap things in that is already like printed on. A little bit bigger for my yarn storage, for my Christmas yarn storage. So let me get this. Let's just use this, and we'll just use a little bit of the red and the white maybe up here, and just make like a little messy bow or something. How's that sound? We won't worry about competing with it with a pattern. Let's see if I can get that started. So are you guys tired of cooking like I am? We haven't even baked. We have not even baked. I mean, we did. My husband made cinnamon rolls this morning, but they were big ones. And we had a pie the other night, but it was a refrigerator, you know, frozen one. And that, we haven't made anything from scratch. I made peanut butter cookies on Christmas Eve for Santa, because we've got to have some. So me and the little guy made those. But we're going to use this just to tie it, to have a way to hang it. And I might in my green stash, but that's over there. I'm trying to think if in my green stash I have anything that would work. But I mean, even if you just did this, you guys, that would look pretty, right? That would look very basic. Well, look who's here. It's my little elf. It's my little helper elf. Hi.
You know where Lala?
Yes, her and they had to go to the store, but they'll be back soon. Okay? They know what time dinner is, so they'll be back soon. Okay?
Oh.
I know. Remember when we lost power? My clock back here is blinking because we lost power and I haven't reset it. He's looking for his best friend. He loves them so much. Okay. All right. But it would look great just like this. You don't have to do a bow. You don't have to add a bow to it. I mean, sometimes simple is nice too. But I usually have to go a little extra. That's just how I am, y'all. So let me see what I have that might work nice with this. You know what would really look cool? If I had like a little poinsettia, which I know I don't. Oh gosh, no. If I had a little poinsettia, that would look really cute with it, which I do not. I think that would look pretty on the top. I'm not a big, I don't know that I've ever bought any poinsettia. Ooh, I could use some of this, y'all. Remember this? What else did I get? I have a piece of, could maybe use a tiny bit of that. I thought I had this. Maybe we could do something with this. We haven't even used that yet. And then I was thinking, where's my puff paint? Where is my puff paint and my glitter? I could add, there's the puff paint, and I could add a little bit of glitter. I could either do green or white. I do have green, but it's down in there, but I could do this on it as well, just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Can we do that? Why not? All right, so we could just take this, and I'm just going to do something very simple, you guys. And I'll probably use just a little bit of the red to tie it with, because that way it'll blend in instead of standing out. Again, this is what's so awesome about our transfers and our product, is that you can do just, you know, the basics like this. You don't even, I mean, most people, if they're willing to try to do a craft, they can at least paint a surface like this that's already ready to go. But you could stop there and be done, right? If you had another cute ribbon that you wanted to put up here instead, and that would kind of finish it off. But if you're kind of like me, I like to go a little bit extra, then you can do like what we're doing right now. And then if you're really artistic, you could maybe even paint on, you could paint this with the green and maybe actually paint it to look like a real tree before you put this on it. So, I mean, you get to choose how, you can choose how you like to, I don't need a big bow, but I do need, you can choose how much or how little you want to embellish to make your project. And based on your ability or how much you like to try some, try something. I think I'm just going to do like 3 times like this. Okay? And I've just got it all pinched. Did you see what I just did? That's super simple, not difficult. Anybody can do it. Just a little bit of coordination if you can manage to tell your fingers how to hold it, right? And then you really kind of need an extra hand, but you can work with it. This is kind of what I did with my bows on my presents this year. I decided I would do a little something extra because I don't use the store-bought bows because they always get all messed up. I never go through a whole bag and then I try to save them and then they're somehow always demolished by the next year. So I just don't even buy them. If I have one that's in good shape, I might use it. And half the time they don't stay on. So I haven't used them in a while. I usually use at least a little bit of ribbon. This year I did a little bit more ribbon. Okay, see? I just tied that in the middle. I'm going to do another tie. Tighten a knot. Keep it from, I should have done it a little tighter, but it'll be fine. So I just have like a little tiny bow. Now whether I keep those on there or cut them, I don't know if I'll cut them. Might cut them. We'll see. I think I'm going to take just a little bit of this pine. Not a lot. Let's see if I can get it. I don't want to tear up those scissors. Let me find my, where are those? There they are. So these are, like, they consider them pruning shears from the Dollar Tree. I like to use these on anything that's a little bit more wired just because I don't want to ruin my good scissors. So let's just get a little piece of this. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, cool. Even better. So let's just get a piece of this. That way you don't ruin your good scissors. And we could put that. Now, I need to grab my glue gun because I didn't think about it. And hopefully it has enough power to get through. So, I haven't used it. I used it the other day on a project. So let's see if I can tie this on here. This silky ribbon is kind of hard to get to stay. So let's see if I can tie this on here. And then we'll just glue it down. And sometimes I'll find the ribbon or if I'm going to Mod Podge a napkin or a piece of cardstock on the back. God knows I have enough cardstock, but I don't ever take the time to go looking through that. But I have a gazillion pieces of that. If I have more time to plan out projects, which I will one day, then I would pick my colors based on that. I've shown you guys that before, that sometimes will inspire what colors I use. Oh my gosh, I cannot even get my fine motor skills working here. So now the next question is, do you have any big plans for New Year's? We do not. We never do. We haven't in many years, I'll put it that way. I don't know that hubby and I have ever gone out on New Year's. Ever. I'm sure we did. Well, that's not true. We did when we were dating, but since having children, we definitely have not. And actually, we're watching the little guy, so my son can go do something. So we usually hang in, and my daughter's going to be here. I didn't think she would be, but she's going to be here New Year's Eve and has to leave New Year's Day. So that'll be fun. And of course, my youngest son, and then I think he said his girlfriend will be over. So that'll be nice. Okay, so now I just tied, if you can see, I just kind of tied with that little piece. I should have probably cut a little bit bigger piece of that ribbon, but, and then I can just hot glue it here. And hopefully everything will stay in place. And then we'll see about adding a little bit of this again. I got this at the Dollar Tree as well. It's that tubing, and that works great. If you get red, guys, you can use it for, you know, you're using it for Christmas, but you can also use it for Valentine's. So any of the reds that you choose, as long as it doesn't have a Christmas pattern on it, you can use it for Valentine's too. So how about we just have a little fun with this while my glue gun's heating up? Let's just have a little fun. So we're just going to put a little bit of, this is just puff. It's actually 3D puff paint, and we've used it for lots of different projects, but why don't we just put a little bit, almost like we have a little bit of snow going on. And I've used this on fabrics. I'm using it on wood. We've used it on polymer clay. You know, just however you want it to look. But you want it to look a little snowy. No rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of winging it. And this does take a little while to set up. So like after I get done, I'll just leave this sitting here, because this does take a little while to dry. Just a little. I could add more. I don't know. That's probably all. I'll probably do. And I need my parchment paper. Excuse me. Parchment paper is fabulous for anything you do. I use it for my heat setting projects. I use it for painting. I'm going to use it for this because I'm going to add glitter and it'll catch all the glitter. Uh-oh. He's been riled up, that's for sure. I don't know if he'll bust in here again or not. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this iridescent glitter. I don't know, I think I got it at Walmart. I don't even know. As you know, you can get glitter almost anywhere. And just kind of put it over top of while it's wet. You want to do it while it's wet. As little or as much as you want. Not worried about the extra going off, because guess what? Oh my goodness. He is riled up. And I can't ever tell if it's fun or if he's upset or hurt, because it's about the same reaction every time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a dab of hot glue right here. A generous amount. Generous amount hot glue, and then just press all this down. I might even put a little dab between my ribbon and my greenery, because I didn't tie it super tight. Just don't burn your fingers. got strings now. Spider webs, glue webs. Turn that off. Just hold it till it's dry. Oh my goodness. Then, dry. Now, just you see the glitter? A little bit of snow. There we are. There you go, guys. What do you think? Hit that heart button. Let me know in comments whether you like it or not. It would look super cute if I added a little bit of brown down here too, so it actually looked like a tree, but I'm not gonna. What do you think, guys? Hit the heart button and let me know in comments whether you like this project. Tell me what you think. I would love to know your opinion. And thank you so much for letting me come on and joining me for just a little while so I could share my idea with you and a little bit of creativity here on this day after Christmas. I hope you're not having any after Christmas blues yet. Maybe a little bit. I am, but this always helps. Crafting always helps. Craft therapy. And maybe you got some cool crafts. Oh, I did get a new craft thing. My daughter's boyfriend gave me the coolest new craft thing to try. Glass bottle cutting. So I'm always excited to try something new. But I hope you guys like this project. Grab yourself one of these. Or if not this one, find another one you love to give it a try. You guys, this is so inexpensive right now with 70% off, and they're so fun. And it's not just Christmas. There's lots of other options. If you want to go ahead and get something for Valentine's, or you want to get something for St. Patrick's Day, please go ahead and check it out. Click the link and check it out. But if you have any questions, as always, ask in comments or send me a message. That's what I'm here for. But stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed. Until I see you next time. All right, guys. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.